Hey there, and welcome back to Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, the game! As you recall in the last episode, I showed you G1 Colors Devastator and all his G1 green purple gloriousness. And now, we are continuing with the Decepticon soldiers with the Seekers. Yep, I'm going to show you all three of them in one episode because I think splitting it out is just too unnecessary. So, we're just gonna get to the first one right now. G1 Colors Seeker Skywarp person. This one's probably my favorite of the bunch, mostly because Skywarp always was my favorite deco for the Seekers, and this is no exception. Yeah. Well, he is based pretty much straight off of his G1 counterpart. In fact, bring in the render in. Yeah, he's based off of him pretty much exactly. I don't think there's a single point here that wasn't really based off of that. He's all pure G1 goodness. Well, I won't spend a lot of time directly mentioning things because, you know, he's pretty much all G1. I'll only focus on the key points though, so I'll jump into Blender to show you those. Here is a nice up-and-close look of the first Decepticon Seeker, Skywarp. Like I said, he's my favorite. I just love how the deco looks on the sky. It just all goes together so nicely. Well, I won't mention a whole lot here, because obviously if it's based off of G1, you'll see it here. The only key points I really want to mention is the purple Decepticon symbol stashed away over there, naturally. He's also got the blue knee area, as the G1 counterpart did. Made his hand purple. His fingers are also purple, but I removed them temporarily because they're not really set up properly and they're just be strung all over the place. So they're there, but not. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot to these guys. I will say I did include a nice bit of scratching on him because the Seeker's just one of those characters that needs that. He's got some pretty much all around. I won't go into every little nook and cranny, but there's generally scratching everywhere. Everywhere that's colored anyway. The hip crotch section isn't. But pretty much everything else is. And his wing pattern I got directly from the original Revenge of the Fallen Thundercracker wing. The Seeker Sniper. Yeah, I used his wings for him, so that was my basis for that. And yeah, he looks great. He really does. Well, that's robot mode. Let's go jump to vehicle mode. And here is his vehicle mode. Now you might notice a few differences. This isn't exactly the one used by the Seeker itself. It's actually the one that's used on Deep 6 as a static environment object, but since they are technically the same model, with just a few slight differences, I use this because it's a single mesh, so I didn't have to piece anything together, so the differences aren't major. I'll point it out when I show them in game, but this was just a lot easier to work with, so that's what I did. But yeah, jet mode looks great. It really does. He pretty much follows the G1 jet exactly as intended. He has his purple con symbols back. His vertical stabilizers are that nice purple color. He's got the gray undersides and all that. And he's got a bit of a scratch job too, as you could probably notice in a few areas. But yeah, not a whole lot to him, but he turned out great. Absolutely great. Well, I'll go jump to him in game now. Okay, let's take a look at his jet mode. Seeker, transform. Pretty much the same from the top, but really the only difference between models is that he has that purple bomb underneath him and his landing gears are shut. That's really the only differences. So basically the same deal as I showed you in Blender, but oh my goodness, he looks beautiful. And normally I hate the purple tinted shader this guy's got, because it gets annoying for characters that are not black and purple, but in this case, I like it. It looks nice. It looks very nice. Yeah. Love this Seeker. Turned out great. It's very G1-y. Okay. Well, that's the first one. Let's head on to the next one. G1 Colors Seeker Sniper. Now, I will go on the record by saying that only Skywarp will be playable in this mod, as he replaces the Warrior. Thundercracker replaces the Sniper, so I'll try and figure out a mod that makes the other two playable as well, but for the initial mod, it's just going to be Skywarp. Now, the Thundercracker, he's pretty much just like Skywarp, based straight off of his G1 counterpart exactly. Bring him in, would ya? Yep. Just like that. Now, there really isn't a whole lot of points to mention with him since, you know, Skywarp has been covered. Yeah, he's got a great shade of blue. Love that blue. Looks very nice. Very nice. But, either way, let's show him off in Blender. And here is a more closer look at G1 Colors Thundercracker Seeker Sniper person. Not a whole lot to mention here. Pretty much just like Skywarp, he's got a nice scratch job where he needs to have it. Wings, armor, everywhere basically. Yeah. I really have nothing to show here, I really don't. Or nothing to mention anyway. But yeah, he looks great. All the Seekers look great. They all look very G1-ish, which is what I was aiming for. Yeah. Alright, well, that's robot mode for you. Let's bring up jet mode. And here is Thundercracker in jet mode. Yeah, pretty much just another straight G1 based design. But he looks great as well. Yeah, I really have nothing to mention that I haven't mentioned already. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's show him off in game. Okay, Thundercracker. Head to the sky and transform. Yep, the only real difference is that he has his blue bomb. I know that's it. But he looks beautiful. Okay, I guess the purple tint isn't too bad on him. Not really. Okay, it's not too noticeable on him. Maybe it's just more noticeable on some characters than others, but yeah. He looks great too. All the Seekers turned out very, very well. Don't really have any complaints against them. I just wanted to make sure I followed the G1 designs very faithfully, and I think I covered that well here. Alright, well, there's only one Seeker left to show off. He might surprise you, or maybe you were expecting this. Anyway, on to the last one. G1 Colors Starscream Seeker Scout, I guess? I think he's a Scout. I don't know if his name was ever mentioned. Now, okay. Some of you were probably expecting me to do a G1 Colors Thrust. And I guess, to an extent, that makes sense. But I really wanted to capture the original G1 cartoon with the original Free Seekers, not those cone-headed freaks or any of the other lesser ones. No offense to coneheads. I got nothing against them, but I really wanted to stick with the original trio, and that's what I'm doing here. Now, Starscream is pretty much a opposite of Skywarp and Thundercracker, at least in terms of deco, where they had silver, Starscream had red, and where they were colored, they were gray. Or whatever, you know what I mean. Starscream turned out pretty good. Pretty good. I wanted to make sure I captured him very faithfully, and I believe I have done so. Nothing really special to mention, of course. You know, if I've mentioned it with the others, I've probably mentioned it here. Well, let's just show him off in Blender, shall we? And here is a detailed look at G1 Colors Starscream. Seeker, to be precise. Pretty much what you expect, although I think his scratches are a lot more apparent than on some of the others. He's got the red where the Seekers had gray, and his crotch hip section is red. Look at it! Look at it! It wouldn't be a modding episode if I didn't focus on robot crotches. Look at it! There! Happy? Okay. Okay. Arms are blue. Did scratch his hand. I should probably fix that. Yeah. I made his knee pad dark gray, even though you can't really tell. Yeah, they also have all those ports on the back of their wings were colored respectively, just to give them a bit more detail. Yeah, you will probably notice that he does have that blue point on his vertical stabilizers. He has those in jet mode. They're a bit more apparent there. He doesn't have them on the other side though, because he doesn't have the same pattern on this side as he does on this side. I guess I could have copy-pasted it, but I just went with that. Maybe that'll change in the future, maybe not. I don't know. Either way, that's him. But it looks like Starscream, you can't deny that. I gotta say, I really love these G1 Seeker designs. I think they work really well on this body. Well, that's about it for that. Let's bring up jet mode. And here is G1 Colors Starscream Seeker in his jet mode. Yeah, pretty much what you probably expected. Obviously, the only real significant change is the red section over there, to be compared to the Seeker version, which was that grayish color. This has been made red to match the G1 counterpart. And he has that blue space on his vertical stabilizers that I mentioned in robot mode, but they're even here, so yeah, that's about it. Probably could have scratched him a bit more. Maybe I'll update him a bit before the final release. But yeah, that's pretty much it for him. Let's go see him in game, I guess. Alright, Starscream Seeker guy, transform and rise up. The only difference is that he's got a gray bomb. And his landing gears are shut, yeah. I might hit him with a bit more of a scratch job. I think he could use it, but otherwise, this is about it. Really reminds me a lot of the G1 in the DLC. I really want to get my hands on that one day. Would love to make like a direct G1 Thundercracker or Skywarp. That would be fun. That'd be so fun. But as it stands right now, this is the best we got. Well, alright then. Now that we've shown off all the Seekers in their glory, I think it's only fair we wrap up this episode with a little bit of a battle. But what should we do?
Breakaway standing by. Environment secure. Pick up the boy and proceed to LZ.
I figured this would be a good mission to have some fun with, considering there's quite a few Seekers here. G1 Optimus can save Sammy boy.
Hostiles heading in.
Alright, let's do this. That's Swindy. Where are you, cons? Oh, you can't run. Yeah.
Kill. Nice work.
That was nice. Charged him on a wall. Oh. Come here, boy.
Listen, you remember Agent Simmons?
No.
Yeah, okay. Now he works at his mom's deli. It's a big step down, I know, but he may be the only guy who knows what the Decepticons want from me, so I gotta go see him.
Fine. I will go. Let's play chicken with a train. I won.
That's it, that's right there. Deli, you see it? Drop me out in front.
No. Oh! I think we should go to the gas station. I can't break anything. Yeah! Alright, fine. Fine. Get your meats and berries and whatnot.
You stay here, I gotta ask Simmons some questions. I'll be back as soon as I
Yeah!
can, right?
Autobot, be advised. Hostiles approaching. You are under attack.
Oh, look, it's Skywarp. Don't touch me. I'll kill you. Headshots galore. Boom. How that miss? I'll kill you. Yes, you are. Yeah, I do. Really?
Back outside. Return to drop point.
No.
All right, we gotta
Someone's
hurry up now, dude. We gotta
died.
pick it up. We
Oh.
gotta get to the museum. Let's go. Go, go.
No! Fine.
All right, here's the plan. Ready? Bing. I have to find an old robot. Way old. Okay? His name is Jetfire. He's supposed to know everything about the Decepticons. Simmons says he's gonna explain the entire thing to us. Okay? He's the clarifier. That's where we're going.
Check radar for new coordinates, Autobot.
You know, Sam, I don't think we get to talk much anymore. You're so busy with school. I'm too busy killing Decepticons. We don't talk much anymore. We really need to work on that. We need to blossom our relationship.
Ooh, that's it. That's it. That's it. Drop me here.
Sam, do you even care? I'm trying to mend our relationship, and you're just wanting to get to this stupid old bot Jetfire. Is he taking a bunch of faces? I don't think so. I've taken so many you can't even count. You know what? You can walk the rest of the way. Goodbye. Ah, just kidding. Fine.
Thanks for the ride. I'll give you a shot once I find Jetfire. And listen, do not let anyone else in. You got me? Cool.
You've got company. Prepare for contact.
Overdrive.
Victory shall be ours.
I will take all the faces. Decepticons.
Astonishing.
Haha. It's so easy to get headshots in this game. At least with Prime's guns. Skywarp. I will kill you. He's gone. Impossible. Why are you running? Why are you running? Ah! I said, come back here. I'm not done with you. Hard! Oh, okay. I don't know what happens if the museum blows up. Drop the bass. Wow, 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 wow. Did you? No. What? I don't care about the water tower.
Time to put it down.
Drop the bass. Wow, 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 wow. Copyright strike. Did I get them all? No, there's more. Ah, stupid swords.
Exception.
My old wings aren't up for intercontinental flight, so we'll be taking a trans-dimensional space bridge.
A space bridge? No, I don't know anything about that. I usually take coach, but I just don't know. I'll do it. I just don't know why. You know, why Egypt? That's the big question.
Don't be daft, boy. The dagger's tip, the harvest of the sun, the things you've been describing, they're all in Egypt. Now, in you go.
And that was the G1 Colors Decepticon Seekers. Yeah, that was a fun little bunch to do. Glad they turned out as good as they did. Well, now that those are down, the next batch of soldiers we're going to be dealing with are the Combaticons. So that's going to be another triple feature. Another more back to back to back. So those are going to be next. That shouldn't be too long of a wait. Still a bit of work I need to do, but hopefully not too long. Well, that's it for this episode. Don't swindle anybody now.